Welcome to the fan room. Oh, this place. I've spent so much time down here. And on this National Ceiling Fan Day, I figured it was a good time to come down here and record all this again. So, let's do this. I'm very excited. So, actually, no, let's start right under the stairs. So, I'm honestly not all too sure what's even under here anymore. Off of memory, we have this Forever fan here. It's the white one with the vents with that Art Deco sort of style. You have a Laguna 2 there from SMC. Got some Fanimation Spitfire blades. I also keep my Minka Artemis blades back there. Have a box for the Northwind you'll see in a sec. Couple spare motors. I've got a Coca-Cola fan. I believe there's also a Hunter original in there, the 2005 one in bright brass. There should also be a Minka Air Traditional Concept back there, and a Regency Cabana should also be back there. There might be a light kit or two also stored back there. And just a few other little fan-related things there. Then we'll come down and take a look over here. This is just a pile of crap. There's a bunch of gems in it, though. We have an old GE there. It's one of the more strange versions there. And then we have one of these Hunters here from the 40s. That GE's from the 20s. I'm going to get those fixed up here soon. I've got somebody who can help me with that. This freshened air should no longer be in parts. Eventually I'll be able to bring this fan upstairs. We're going to work on it here soon. This is a 17 RC. And then here we've got a couple of modern fans / Beverly Hills. These are labeled Beverly Hills Aurora fans. And that box there is exactly what's pictured. A Golden Fan Emperor Low Ceiling Edition. I can imagine they did tune that one down, you know, for it being a low ceiling fan. In all these boxes along here, I have some light bulbs and set of Minka Air Circ blades, some fan hardware, and then a bunch of blade arms. I also keep some spare catalogs there. This one's got light kits, more parts, and light kit parts, and ceiling canopies, and turn the century badges, and more light bulbs and stuff. This is my blade shelf. These ones here, these two top shelves, consist of light kits, more blade arms, and also glassware. And then there's just this little fan that was made in, was it West or East? One of the two. Hold on, let's see. Where's that darn tag gone? Where is it? Hold up. I'm looking for it. I want to say West Germany. I want to say this was made in West Germany. That's right. It was made in the time when the Berlin Wall still existed. Found that in my grandparents' garage. Took it home. A bunch of other random little things along here, too. Anyways, then we got some blades and some fan hardware. This is one of those thermostat Sears box fans. I think they're made by Lasco or something. I don't remember. This thing, it's a Holmes. We bought it one day, and it's been here ever since, except for when we lent it to my neighbor. Then we got a Kmart Lakewood there, essentially an S223. Then we've also got a Super Electric box fan there. Don't know who would have made that originally. I can imagine Super Electric probably didn't make it. And then I guess we'll flip around in here. You've already seen this Galaxy here. It's just down here. We glued the part of that back on. Over here we have a Black & Decker Silent Force Typhoon, a Lakewood 202 brace blade, and then I want to say that is an S. No, I think that's a S. No, I think that is an S223 or P223, one of the two. And that one back there is a, I want to say model 101, and I actually have another one of those new in box right there. And did I skip anything back here? No, I did not. Well, here's another look at what's under the stairs, by the way, if you're wondering. Let me focus that really quick. Hold up. Here we go. And then up here we got this little, I don't even remember who makes it anymore, but it's this little guy here. It's just a little plug-in fan. There's the plug. I told my dad he can use it. He doesn't, but, you know, whatever. Even though it doesn't make much sense, I'm going to skip over the big crowded area. We'll do that last. Over here is a lot of my new in-box storage. Okay, so what's actually in the boxes here? We have a Casablanca Delta 2 Antique White and Brass, a Snow White Panama Halo, another Snow White, that was a Lady Delta over there. That's an Antique Brass Zephyr that needs work. There are more blade arms and parts and things in all these. Homestead Chippendale there. Sierra, what's the little guy? What are those little fans are? That's what that one is. Malibu, I think. There's my Fanimation rotation motor. Got spare lead wires. New-Tone Elegance there. The reason this box is open is because I'm using it on that New-Tone there. Those are empty boxes. We also have this Menards, and then Prominence Home Hero. Oh, and a Casablanca Duluth, and a Casablanca Panama 5 as well, an antique brass. This little Ozark Trail thing. Lakewood HV4 that I need to steal some parts out of this one to make this one work. That one's not a Lakewood, it's some kind of piece of crap. I think Hawaiian Breeze. Got canopies, controls, and all sorts of other things over here. And that I do believe sums up what's in that area. Okay. Installed on the ceiling, we have a Bell & Howell little socket fan there. Emerson 29-inch Northwind. Right now on the test rig, we have this Newtone Veranda 2. And then over there, we have a Fanimation Wrap. I would say the two that are going to be subject to change are these two locations. I want to keep the Northwind there. This one's probably the most likely to change. We just have to wait till some things are cleared out here. We're planning on doing some reorganizing, so I'm sure that'll happen at some point. And now we've got this mess of an area. So as for what's in the box, here we have that what is it? Is it Home Trends? Yeah, it's that Home Trends fan that was in my grandpa's shed. Commander Pacific Breeze. There's also a Walmart fan here somewhere. It's a Better Homes and Gardens thing. There it is. That's from my grandma's house. I bought it with my own money, so technically it is mine, but I don't think of it as mine because it's going to be gone at the soonest opportunity. And now that I've got all that out of the way, the rest of this is more blade arms like kits and glassware and other things. So we might as well just talk about whatever fans are now in this pile. Oh, and then of course there's a bunch of Blade Select blade samples over there. Anyway, so let's start name dropping all these fans, shall we? This should be fun. We had a Monte Carlo Mini, a Magic Heat thing. We've got a Minka Pancake, a unique Tayeb fan, whatever those things are. Sears Turn of the Century, that's a Lasco one. That's 4-speed with the long switch housing, brown and brass. One of my Homestead Whisper Fan 3s. We have one of these Bahamas. They're not deluxes. I think they call these like Signature or some crap like that. I don't know. I'd have to check the manual up in my room. Anyways, and that manual, by the way, isn't for this. It's for the basically identical model at my grandparents' house that we left behind. Casablanca Columbia 2, Minka Solo, Sierra Turbo 2. Over here are my heavy fans. We have a Evergo Banana fan, 2 Robbins & Myers originals. Then back there's a Homestead Wind 2, very early one. And then we've also got a Dayton Industrial back there, 56-inch. That Stealth is dead. It's just there because it is. And then we've got a Casa Concentra, Fasco Decorator, Quorum Galaxy there. And then behind it is a Craftmade CXL, SMC Diamond Crystal, Fasco Charleston. And that silver thing in the center is a Junkie Harbor Breeze Springfield that also hopefully will be out here at the soonest opportunity. Also got all my long down rods and things back there. And here we have a Kuhhorn thing. This is a rather uncommon variant apparently. We have this Holmes thing. This used to be on top of my shelf, but when I redecorated my room, I brought it down here. I love how I say redecorated. Swapping a fan out in my room is essentially the equivalent to redecorating in my eyes. Anyways, here we got this custom Howell Red Band motor behemoth from probably the 20s. I don't know what the hell this thing is. All I know is that it's probably my favorite and my strongest fan. How can you deny this thing? It's so undeniably unique. Another Kuhhorn there. This one's in a lot rougher shape. I got to do some work on both of these, actually. I should have taken them out and hosed them down today when I was working on some other things. Got a Craftmade Fresco there in brownstone. A few little fans here, you know, Craftsman battery-powered, Holmes Cool Time, Holmes Blizzard. And then we have, that's another Holmes, actually. Funny how this ended up as a Holmes pile. It didn't used to be like that. Actually, I said Holmes. I think this is Lasco. Still, a couple Holmes there. And a Nap Monarch Duo Air. Now, the Shelf of Doom. I don't even know what's on here anymore. It's been so long since I've touched some of this stuff. I don't go on here if I don't have to, because it's just too much work to dig everything out. So let's do it. I just still realize I still have to take this thing off and film it. God, I'm a mess. Anyways, CEC Georgian 36, Westinghouse Aerialist, Gulf Coast Dixie Belle. Here is the motor to a Hunter Byritz. This is one of those Monterey Fan Company, I think it's like A or something, huggers. Panasonic / KDK. I think this one is this Panasonic labeled? No, it's KDK labeled. And it's got Tennessee Fan Company on the top there. It's a Lancelot. And then all the way in the back, that is a Homestead Whisper Fan 3 again. Then here is a Kistler Canfield. We have a North Coast Aruba. And a Vaxel Silhouette back there. Vaxel / Air Rider. And just other random things up here as well. Got a Hamcha Bay Medilli. Turn of the Century Riviera, I want to say is what this one is based off the date. Back there's a Kichler Turna, Evergo 4E3LW. Kitzler Chiara, whatever this Sigma fan is, Parrot Uncle Dreher, Casablanca Four Seasons. That's a 5-blade IntelliTouch model there. Got a Ritz Petit, a Minka Air Artemis, Monte Carlo Peninsula. I think this is a Hampton-made Genoa. That's what we've kind of determined. This is an SMC 52 with the early brown motor. Very nice fan there. This is, I want to say Commander is what we landed on with this one. I think it's Malibu was the model name for it. Got an SMC Park Avenue, I want to say 2 or 3, and then it's our GC 52. We have a Homestead Wind 2 there, and then a Quorum Gusto back there. This shelf has got a Minka Delano on it. 2 Evergo Romas, I believe a 5th and like a 3rd gen. Have whatever this black and white Alaska thing is, that's weird. Hunter Summerlin there, Four Seasons, no, so that's a Casablanca Four Seasons from 84. That is one of the weird gallery editions that's got the fan lifter. There's an Encon Cran fan back there. Got a Monte Carlo Designer Supreme 3. Okay, so this one I think is labeled Panasonic. It is a, what is this, the Excalibur? I think so. Got a Hunter Auberge, and then a Minka Concept 2 back there. This shelf has got a Casablanca, a couple Casas. We have an Artisan in the back, and then a Halogen Star in the front. Couple craft-made decoratives, a Hunter Auberville. This motor's to a Carriage House, Hampton Bay. Carriage House 2, that is. That's also going to be gone at the soonest opportunity. This weird CEI Sears Hugger. Emerson Premium, Sierra Turbo 2, Design House Manhattan, very rare later version there. In the back, that is my Halsey footprint fan, I want to say. And then that's my Supreme Mark 4, and then that's another Four Seasons back there. That is a 5-blade 3-speeder in the lesser common antique white finish. And down here at the bottom, we've got, so there is this Emerson 1895. That's one of the rare 4-5 blade ones. Back there is a New Tone Century. We have a South Pacific or Supreme Mark 9, I think. That's just a spare Hunter motor. Back there's a craft-made decorative. There's another decorative there. That one in the middle is an Emerson Premium, one of the early Alaska ones. Have a Casablanca Zefta. It's essentially a Zephyr. Well, no, it's essentially a Delta, just IntelliTouch, but they called it the Zephyr. Got a Casablanca Saturn there. North Coast Antigua there, and then that's a Emerson Northwind Designer. And is that everything? Have I skipped any? No, that's it. Then it's just some switch housings and random things there. Oh, and then how can I forget what's up in the ceiling? We have a Minka Air Wing, and over on this end we have a Fanimation Palisade. Both of these are 2 of my most expensive fans, but I also got them for really cheap. That was 50 bucks. This thing was free. And I, once again, did really good here. I managed to cover the entirety of the basement in like 13 minutes. I'm really impressed. This year, if you've watched the earlier parts, you know, the room tour and the catalog collection tour, you'll know that I've actually been flying through these. And I can imagine the ceiling fan installs tour is going to go quick too, because that's going to be the final part in this series here. Half of the fans you've already seen. There's just a couple bedrooms and the garage and the dining room, and then a couple things out in the garage I'm going to show as well that I've just got out there right now. And honestly, not much of that has really changed either. Definitely go check it out though, because I will, yeah, if you want to see a sneak peek of a new fan that I won't be posting about for a little while, then you're going to want to check that video out, because that's going to be thrown in there somewhere. I honestly don't know when. It all depends on how I decide to set up the video. I haven't recorded that one yet. I've recorded these 3 here on September 16th. Then tomorrow is the 17th, and that's why I'm going to record the installs tour. Then obviously the 18th is the big day itself. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely stay tuned for part 4. I shouldn't say stay tuned. They're all going to be uploaded at the same time. I'm going to upload them private and then or unlisted, and then, you know, put them all up at exactly the same time. So definitely go ahead and check that out. So yeah, I'll see you guys there. Goodbye.